one of the more important seats in our state, which people frankly still don't entirely understand, is the Executive Council, and we're privileged to be with District 5 Executive Councilor David Wheeler from Milford. He's going to take the microphone now.
Thank you, Rich. I'll be brief. I just wanted to bring you a couple tidbits from the Executive Council and from Concord. You know, when I first was in the state Senate, 1 in 17 people was on Medicaid. You know what the number is today? 1 in 5 people are on Medicaid after Medicaid expansion. We cannot afford to continue adding more and more people to welfare. There's not enough of us to pay the bills. You can be guaranteed that I will fight that in the future. I want to talk to you about Planned Parenthood for a minute, because a lot of that vote was very important. But to a lot of you, I want you to know that that vote was made in the backdrop of knowledge, knowing that Planned Parenthood was being sued for Medicaid fraud in the state of Iowa for $28 million. In the background of knowing that every single state where Medicaid is audited Planned Parenthood, they were overbilled the government. Every single state, they overbilled the government. And we want to do business with them? Not to mention the fact that they were caught red-handed selling baby parts to the University of Wisconsin. Never mind this video isn't true. It is true in Texas, and we have them red-handed in Wisconsin selling baby parts. We don't want to do business with Planned Parenthood. A little bit more on Obamacare and how that affects the state of New Hampshire. When Obamacare is fully implemented, it'll cost the state of New Hampshire $1.9 million in the Cadillac tax, because the plan that we provide our state employees and our state retirees is a good plan. And as socialists do, they tax the responsible and give it to the irresponsible. $1.9 million. And think of what that does to your property taxes for all your municipal and school district employees who have a similar plan. The Obamacare is not free. We all pay. One of the other jobs that the Executive Council does is manage. So just a couple of quick things that I've caught on the management side. Cannon Mountain. Why is the state in the ski business? I was on a committee 20 years ago that privatized Mount Sunapee, and it ended up being a compromise because I wanted to privatize both mountains back then. But now the government-run mountain is taking the profits from Mount Sunapee. Not only do they want to spend them, they want to use that money and borrow more money. They are proposing to throw away snow guns we just bought 3 years ago to put in new guns. So when there's a money flow from government, it's irresponsible. We need to get out of the snowmaking and ski business. And lastly but not least, I'll give you one more example of the things the council is managing. I don't know if you know this or not, but the state of New Hampshire gives away cars to welfare recipients. On average, a $7,000 car, several hundred cars every year. But what's even worse is how we do that. We spend $125,000, mostly out of state, asking other people to give their cars to the nonprofit Good News Car Garage, and then the recipient doesn't benefit from the value of that. And what my point is we're spending more on administration to get the car than the car's worth. So I've contacted the New Hampshire Automobiles Dealers Association and said, hey, let's step up to the plate with your trade-ins here. You know, you don't have to do it for free, but maybe a business enterprise tax credit, and then we can help these people. But the way we're doing it now is a foolish waste of money. So I would appreciate your support returning me to the council to continue to fight for you.
Croc TV.